Hey collectors, here is a look at Quicksilver from Silverhawks by Super7, and I would like to thank Great Toys for this. Link in the description below. Check them out. The figure comes in a brown box, then the slip cover, and once you remove that, there is a window box, and you will see all of the contents of the package, the figure, and the accessories. At the back of the box, there is a bio for the character like all of the ones released by Super7 in different lines. Out of the box, the figure comes with two plastic trays, and the first one contains Quicksilver, the helmeted head sculpt, extra pairs of hands, some blast effects, and the second tray behind contains Tallyhawk with a deployed wing, Tallyhawk with his wing tucked, and the two extra arms that has the wing for the Silverhawks when in glide mode in space. There is a transparent strap holding the figure onto the plastic tray for security, and my advice is to cut it at the back to avoid damaging the figure. And here is Quicksilver out of the plastic tray. The figure stands 7 inches tall and is fully posable, except for this slit. This isn't a joint, it's just a design on his thigh. And like all other figures, this one can stand on its own without the support of an action figure base or stand. And this is what the back part of Quicksilver looks like. Most of the designs you can see at the front of the figure, and at the back it's just some of the armored pieces and contours of the muscle. The figure can hold an action pose without any action figure stand or support once you've figured out the center of balance. But again, I suggest before you go on and crazy posing this figure, even though the elbows are just single jointed, hit them up and don't force them because they will break, and be sure to put them in a safe place on your display cap because a little nudge and this figure would fall down without any support. And here is Tallyhawk, which stands below 1.5 inches. Problem with this design is that Super7 should have incorporated articulations for the wings, and the talons should be articulated so it wouldn't fall down if ever you pose it standing on its own. It's designed to be clipped on the arm of Quicksilver. And this is the fail part for the design of Super7. Tallyhawk is heavy. When you put it on the forearm of Quicksilver, both of them would fall down because of the weight. And aside from that, instead of making another figure of Tallyhawk with wings spread, they should have just included the articulation on this one and just provide a transparent stand so that you won't need to always check on it if you want that pose with him landing on the shoulder of Quicksilver or perch on his forearm. It's too bad at its price point, Super7 could not figure out a way on how to put the mask or incorporate it with the head sculpt. And honestly, I prefer this kind of paint rather than having him in some chrome colored silver paint application that will rub off after a few years. And for size comparison, here he is with Superman from the Superman cartoon series and Batman from Batman Expression Pack, the animated series, both figures by DC Collectibles. With Snoopy from the Great Pumpkin toy line by Playing Mantis, Memory Lane, and Kid Krillin from Dragon Ball by SH Figure Arts. With Mr. Freeze, cel-shaded version, and Condiment King from the Condiment King way, build a figure. Both figures based on the Batman the Animated Series by Mcfarlane Toys. With the 7 inches 1989 Michael Keaton Batman from the Ultimate Movie Collection from Mcfarlane Toys, and both of these figures have this diaper design for the crotch area. With Lino from Thundercats and Duke from G.I. Joe, both figures from SUPER7. And finally, with Bluegrass and Steel Wheel from the Silverhawks line, both figures by SUPER7. And this is the problem with this line. Quicksilver is too tall for Steel Wheel and Bluegrass. It seems like the scales were in check when these figures were designed. And with that, thank you all for watching and see you all again next video.